Savannah says that she often took her daughter to see her grandmother at the nursing home, and that her little girl always loved those visits. Unfortunately, one quiet night, Savannah's elderly grandmother passed away peacefully in her sleep. The very next morning, just before sunrise, Savannah's daughter wakes up and wanders into her playroom. She sits there in the dark, all alone, playing and just talking to herself. But when Savannah listens closely to the security footage, it seems like her daughter might not have been alone after all. I am begging that you. I need that move beating. High age of the see. At night time you get revealed. And you want to say it don't have. The toddler seems to be speaking directly to her recently deceased grandmother, even gently reminding Grandma that she's now with the angels on the other side. At nighttime we get V, and you want to say it don't have. Savannah says that she can't explain what happened, but that watching the bittersweet video always brings tears to her eyes. She believes that her grandma came back to say one last goodbye to her beloved little granddaughter.
Bro, there's power here.
How is there power here?
We gotta check if there's power here, because that'd be crazy, right?
How's there power? No one would be paying for it.
Maybe it's just picking up the old wiring.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be.
Look. No, there's no way.
Here, let's do this. Let me go key to it, right?
Okay.
K2 would do the same thing. No, there's no power.
Okay.
K2 would have went off. It might be just the conduit conductivity.
The old conduit, yeah.
Property manager of a high-rise building in China steps into the elevator for what should have been a routine ride. But out of nowhere, things take a terrifying turn. The elevator suddenly lets out a loud metallic bang and then slams to a violent emergency stop. The property manager is a bit shaken, but luckily he's unharmed. However, there was something more going on here. Did you see it? In the reflection of the elevator doors, something strange appears, like a pale hand or maybe a long white finger reaching towards the man's shoulder. Others say it looks more like a ghostly nest creeping through the small gap in the elevator doors. But either way, let me know what you think. In this clip, Luke was having a quiet evening when he decided to review his CCTV footage, just out of curiosity. But what he discovered nearly left him speechless. Watch closely. So I'm currently home alone, watching mine CTV. Mind you, my mask right up there. What the is this? So like I said, I'm watching this bullshit as if that's not freaky enough. At midnight, home alone. What's really creeped me out is the fact that there is a mask on my fridge. Here, let me zoom. That's not my mask. My mask is behind me. So I don't know who put that mask here. Bro, what the f? This is where the mask go? While Luke struggled to explain what he was seeing, the event happened suddenly. Almost as if something had completely erased it before his eyes. But things grew even stranger once he shared the footage online. Viewers began pointing out details Luke hadn't noticed himself, forcing him to make a startling confession and sparking an entirely new wave of concern. Here's what he revealed. I didn't expect this video to blow up, but since y'all are asking, we live up in this hell. We live. The masks are up there. But I'm gonna shoot you guys straight. I did put a mask on top of the fridge. But what I can't seem to understand and what I'm actually kind of f***ing freaked out about is the fact that there was a silhouette. See, I hate to be the bearer of bad news because I did put this mask over there. I'll admit it, I did. What's freaking me out is you guys pointing out the fact that there's a silhouette. I don't know what's casting a shadow here or what's going on here, but like, I did have to turn on the lights after this because you guys started pointing this out. I turned on the lights and put on the office because what the f*** going on? Is Michael Myers up in my house? What the f*** is happening? That's some bullshit. Alright, so there's the fridge that I put the mask on top of. It was sitting right up there. There's the piece of paper. But I have no idea what could have casted the shadow or made the silhouette. I'm still confused by this. It's freaking me. Some viewers believe the entity inside Luke's home has taken form, choosing a face and beginning to reveal itself. And with the number of unexplainable events piling up, Luke now worries that whatever this is won't stop here. He admitted that strange things have been happening in his house for a while, incidents he brushed off until this video gained attention. Now, Luke feels uneasy, because what people noticed in the clip was far worse than what he initially thought he captured. Paranormal or not, one thing is certain. Something inside that home doesn't feel right.
Can we show him the older homestead?
Okay, yeah, let's go. As you know.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Was that you?
Yeah, that's on either side.
They went to both.
Yeah.
Red Anderson, an Air Force medic, claims that strange and unexplained events often occur at the treatment facility on base where he works. Hold on. That ain't it. One late night, while sending his wife a Snapchat message, Red unintentionally captured something that sends chills down his spine. Take a look. But yeah, there's a hat. Anyway, I just had to check the SEMA real quick. So I'll be home in a sec, but I love you crazy. Did you catch it? In the doorway across the hall, a strange shadowy figure seems to peer down from the top of the frame. Something with two small, widely spaced eyes. Just as it ducks out of sight, a chilling sound can be heard echoing through the hall. No one else was supposed to be inside the base medical facility that night. Red went to investigate but found nothing unusual. It was only later when his wife pointed out the eerie figure in his recording that he saw it clearly, and the sight sent a shiver down his spine.
What the fuck was that? Bro!
What's going on around you?
I don't know. I'm frozen. I am frozen.
Did the window
Sean.
break?
This first video comes from the TikTok page Hockey First. Now the creepy thing about this page is that they recently started live streaming, and on the live stream we see a person going down what appears to be a never-ending staircase, with all the lights flickering on their own. Okay. Help me. person can be seen going down the staircase for a long period of time without getting any closer to the bottom. And sometimes things change, and at one point the staircase even swaps to the left side. During one part of the live stream, a man wearing an all-black cloak can be seen just slowly walking down the stairs, as if chasing off to the man recording. Some viewers have said it looks like a simulation, but this was dismissed after seeing his body and legs in the footage, as well as a bit of talking. Some people suggested that it could be a loop, but the footage changes and different things happen ever so often, so it's hard to say. But it does resemble the game SCP-087, which is about a creepy dark staircase that seems never-ending. So what do you think is going on here? Is this a real creepy phenomenon, or is this just some very good looping? Let me know what you think.